right, Coach Griffith. Start with an opening statement about the game, and then we'll move on to questions for Abby.
Well, it was nice, one, to be home. I think it showed, that the support of the athletic department and how much they wanted to have our journey continue this year. So, one, thank you to everybody for making that happen. And, two, it was great to see on spring break that there were a lot of people here still excited about Columbia women's basketball. Huge shout out to our fans. They've been awesome this entire season, and it was just really great to be back home and get another chance to play at home in this postseason. But tonight's game, I thought there was some positives. It wasn't our best four-quarter effort, but I do think that we showed up when we needed to. Especially this young woman to my left here. I thought she, came out with a kill mindset, and we've been talking a lot about that. So it was really good to see her go to work early and leave her mark on the game.
All right, questions for Abby first. New Ivy League, 3-point, single season record.
Second team All Ivy too. Just make sure everybody heard that, right?
That's in the article that will come out.
Okay.
When you came, this was still a program looking for an identity, and you've been a huge part of it, finding this winning identity. So what does tonight feel like for you, and what does being in this postseason tournament feel like for you?
Obviously feels great. I mean, coming in, I really believed in Coach's plan, and obviously I still believe in it because it's unfolding. Like, everything she said that will happen, is happening. We're finding our identity, and we're really creating a culture here, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of.
How did you come out so strong all season after missing an entire year of competing?
We never stopped working. We kept, me and my teammates were some of our best friends. We are our best friends, so we're still getting workouts together and still texting each other. Did you get these shots up? Just never stopped working.
Finally, just the importance of Coach G and the impact he's had in your life as a basketball player and as a person.
Sorry, repeat the question.
Just the impact Coach G has had on your game as a player and your life off the court as a person.
Oh, not much. No, I'm just kidding. No, Coach G is a big mentor to me. I really look up to her, and just working out with her, even a 30-minute workout session, I could learn so much about my game and work on drills, and yeah, even though. A video in front of her. She's a big mentor for me, both on court and off the court. I can say it confidently.
Abby, it's always nice to set records, but to do it in the first postseason win for this program, the WNIT, does that make it even more special that you set 2 records tonight? I think it was.
Yeah, I guess if you put it that way. It was just nice to get the win, and we said. Maybe our last game didn't end up how we wanted it to, but the fact that we're still playing in March, we take pride in that, and we're going to attack every game, and our goal right now is to win a WNIT championship.
Incredible, right?
Yeah, she's been really special, Pepper. I can't say enough good things about her. She is family to me. I mean, all these players are, but I mean, Abby's also been through a lot in her life in a very short amount of time, and I just think she latches on when you really invest in her, and I just think the people here really invested in her in a meaningful way, and it's allowed her to become the person and player that she is, and supported that too in her hardest times. So I'm immensely proud of that young woman, and I don't think that she's anywhere near how good she's going to be. She is absolutely a pro, and anybody beyond Columbia will be lucky to even coach her and have her. So. She's been phenomenal.
All right, and can you talk about the importance of just out-rebounding Holy Cross today?
Yeah, a huge key for us going into this game was dominating the glass, knowing with our size advantage and also athletic advantage. That's a really smart team and really well coached. Maureen's done a fantastic job with them. But it was really important for us to hone in on the offensive and defensive glass, and I thought we did a nice job of that. There were still a couple that even got away from us, but overall, it was nice to see rebounds spread throughout the stat sheet.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What does this mean for you? You took over a program that didn't have much of a history, didn't have winning records, and you had a vision for it, and tonight, this is your vision coming to life.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more important that I've got to do it with the people that wanted to do it and build it with me, and that's been really the most special part about this. My assistants, Tyler Cordell, Greg Rosnick. I know Cy Lippold and John are new, but like everybody that came before them and spent time here, meaningful time, that to me has been the most special part about this is I didn't do this by myself. There was no way I could have done this by myself. But the people that bought into the vision and are like now manifesting it with what they're doing is the most rewarding part about that.
And the players like Abby, players like Caitlin
Mhm.
Davis, and Jada Patrick, who came to you as a transfer.
Mhm.
They've all believed in you also.
Mhm.
So how have they been part of building this program?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, it starts like our lone senior, Michaela Markham, and her class were such a pivotal part of like the change of this program. My first season, obviously, we inherited that whole team, and they believed too. They just didn't have enough time, right? And it's hard when you don't recruit players; like you just don't know them as well. They didn't decide to play for you, and vice versa, right? But the next year, we went 8-20 or 8-21, and then the next year with that class as freshmen, we did it again. We like repeated the same record. And although it was the same record, it felt completely different. And we knew like we were right there about to make a massive turn. And they just stayed the course. They really bought in. They dug their heels in. And then we were able to get the class of Carly, Abby, and Caitlin and continue to build off that momentum. So, I give a lot of credit to Michaela, Sienna, Hannah, Lillian, and Madison because they really got this thing off the ground with us.
I was hoping maybe we would see Michaela tonight. I think she didn't play a lot, but she went out on the court senior night and was acknowledged. And now here you are again. I mean, I don't think she envisioned she's going to be on this court again and get to see another win. What does this mean to her?
Well, hopefully we're hosting on Monday or Tuesday next
that'd be
week.
nice. I'll come
Yeah,
back
yeah,
again.
that would be great. We'd love to keep this thing rolling at home. I know the athletic department is supporting us in that, so hopefully we get that chance. I mean, our crowds have been phenomenal, so this is a great place to play, and I think for a second round game, we'd have a phenomenal turnout after spring break. But yeah, I mean, for Michaela, like, she has done so many things and changed, like, and grown through this program, through the ups and downs. Like, I'm very, very proud of her, and I haven't really had a chance to do that yet and like recognize her. But at our banquet, I'm going to speak at length about the things that she's done that people don't even know, right? Like even this past year, you'd asked about COVID earlier. She invited 3 of her teammates to live with her in New Jersey, like, and put them up in her house so they could train together. And then every month, she invited the entire team to come and train with them. And it was like the one opportunity to get everybody together. Like, it was wild. But she made it happen, So she's just kind of that like behind the scenes leader. She just does a lot of the little things that we need. Mm-hmm.
Megan, I know you're an honest person, and you walk in there and you have the coach mindset stuff, like a lot of positives.
Yeah.
Can you take for a second and just enjoy that you won the first postseason NIT game in school history, and that there are no ugly wins in March.
Yeah.
A win's a win, just to have an advantage.
Very true.
So just can you enjoy yourself a little bit, what you guys have accomplished tonight?
Yeah. No, I can, Doug. I mean, I feel like during the game, I felt like I was playing. I said that to our teams, like during these games. I'm like, I feel like I'm playing. You guys want me to play, right? But in the locker room, I celebrated it. I enjoyed the moment with them. I mean, there was like a water fight down there, and I love our players. I love our team. I love my staff. I really enjoy what I get to do every single day. It's never a job to me. So this is very special, Doug, and I will absolutely remember this day, this night, and everything that went into getting to this point.
Can you talk about Abby's records? She doesn't really like talking about them. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive. Ivy's had some pretty good shooters.
Yeah, including my former boss, whose record she broke.
Yeah.
I can't wait to text her later. No, in all seriousness, Abby is a really special player, and I know we've kind of made jokes about how she was second team. I honestly still don't understand that, but I mean, she's not just one of the best shooters in the Ivy League. She is one of the best shooters in the country, and that to me is the most staggering thing about that young woman is other teams are like, how did you get that kid? Like, how did you? And I'm like, all it takes is building relationships and having somebody believe in it. She wanted to go somewhere where she could have an immediate impact. And this just, was the place that was right for her family. So she's just, I can't say enough good things about her, but she'll be the first one to say, there's no way I get those records if I don't have all of you setting screens and passing me the ball. So our team has really bought into how we are successful offensively. And I think that's also what's really special about her breaking these records.
Abby obviously, deserves all the accolades that she gets, but one player that really stood out for me tonight, who is really fast, is Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
She made some things happen for you on both ends of the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jada's a special talent. She did mess up a lot defensively tonight, but I will say she knows that too. We already talked about it, but Jada is electric. I mean, to your point, like she's electric. Like you remember plays that she makes, right? Just sticks in your mind. The most impressive part about that young woman, though, is being a transfer from a BCS program, coming back home, not really playing her freshman year, only playing 4 games her sophomore year, and then to be able to like turn around and have the impact she's having. It's hard to do that, and we have a very good culture here. And that was like the first thing she'll tell you is like, I just have never been a part of a program that like people take care of the little things like you guys do. But she is just as much a part of that now and like breeding it within the team. Like the other day, she went and grabbed everybody's water bottles and filled them up for everybody. We were sitting and having a team meal. Like I'm just like things like that don't happen in a lot of programs. So she's just even as electric she is as a person as a player, she's in a really great young woman and human. So I'm just really proud that I get to coach her.
She had a fast break tonight. She delivered a pass underneath that. It was like a lace or like.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Caitlin missed it too. I was like, Caitlin, come on. It was she. Yeah, she makes us more dynamic in a lot of ways, offensively and defensively. And she's also a player that, like, cause she hasn't played a lot in college, she's just kind of putting it together. So I'm telling everybody, like, this is literally just the beginning for this program. We're just starting to click and figure things out. And so I'm really excited to continue this run this season.